General overseer, overseeing all of the shorty. Papa fella with the money, and Nikulapo with the shorty. General overseer, overseeing all of the shorty.
What's up, guys? How's you doing, man? So it's Corona producer. How you doing, man? You look sharp.
Yeah.
Always fly.
Thank you.
It is what it is. Let's talk to your people. Let's talk about the struggles an up-and-coming artists face. And first of all, I'd like to say congratulations to your new record label signing, Zanko Records. I think this is like the first time we're talking about it. So congratulations to you.
Gracias.
So let's talk about the real struggles of an up-and-coming artist. You as an up-and-coming artist, what do you think are the struggles you faced and you feel like more people are facing, even without a record label and with a record label?
Well, I don't mean to sound cliche, but the regular thing everybody talk about first is funds, you know what I mean? That's like a first major struggle, you know, especially when you come from a family where you don't get support financially.
Okay.
And then morality. If you don't
even as an artist.
You understand? It's a very big deal. Like, taking from my own example,
okay,
I came from a family where, to an extent, my family is a music family, you know. My father loved music a lot, and my mom too. But at first, they didn't really support because all they wanted was go to school, go to school, school. I went to school, they still said finish school. I was stubborn, you understand? Yeah. So they didn't really fund my music, you know. You
so you have to do it solely by yourself.
You know, struggle, you know, while in school, doing the school thing, pushing really hard, sometimes missed classes, missed tests, you know. So basically at that point it wasn't enjoyable. I was just doing it because I knew where I was going to. I wasn't enjoying it.
Because you loved it.
Do you understand? So basically, first, finance messed me up. Secondly, moral support to an extent. But as me, I stubborn go. It supports me, I go do it, I won't do, you know.
So you can say your stubbornness was what made you to pull out to this level.
You get what I mean? So, up-and-coming artists are really facing a lot. Sometimes, some even have money, but they don't have the right plug. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's why you get to see that someone will tell you, like, it happened to me too. You know, I was trying to get an investor, and I was like, yo, I've spent like 20 million on this artist. He must still do, and I was like, bro.
So you're saying you can spend that much up to?
I told him straight up, you spent money in the wrong places. You didn't give the right people the money. You didn't even see. There's some things you even do without money. Do you understand?
Or you didn't invest in the right person.
Well, that could be a clause too. But even if, you know, it's a different thing if you invested in somebody and then the person didn't blow up, but people know him to an extent. Okay. It's a different thing when he doesn't even blow up and people don't even know him. You say, okay, I spent 20. If I spent 20 million on somebody, even if the guy no good, you go see him video for TV now. You go, yeah, it's not what you do. Now you go decide, say, I don't want. Do you understand? But in a case where you say, I spent this and they showed my video only 2 times, yo, do you understand? That's still one challenge because basically you have the money, you don't have the right plug. Do you understand? That is still another challenge up and coming artists face. So that's even, everybody talks about the money part, but for someone like me that I've seen a lot, I'll tell you it's not just money for an up and coming. Do you understand?
Okay, so you've mentioned financial challenge, but also mentioned moral support from the family. So what other challenges do you feel like, you know, up and coming artists face that are general? And so many people might be dying in silence from these things. Yeah.
My own me I go fit talk.
Okay.
So basically, waiting me I faced. Make I just break on down what I faced, like the major challenges I faced. That's money. Okay. And then let me say to an extent, the support, like the moral support and all. Do you understand? I got it from some people, but I didn't get it from the people I expected. Okay. Do you understand? You know, it's a different thing when you're expecting something and you don't get it. Sure. And it's a different thing when somebody, like I always tell my friends, if you need 10 naira and I give you 10 naira now, it's more important than when you don't need 1 million and I give you. Do you understand? So basically I got support from a few set of people, but the major set of people I was expecting support from that would, you know, bring out the whole thing.
Let's talk about support content-wise. Yeah. Do you feel like you've released some songs and you were expecting, like, you know, the vibe is different when you're in the studio. Releasing song in your head is banging, like, man, this is it. Yeah. Now, content-wise, when maybe probably you bring it to some of your guys and you're expecting support and all that, let's say DJs, let's say promoters, how does the support stance feel like as an upcoming artist from promoters, from DJs and all that? Let's talk about it.
I can't lie, man. I'll say this straight from the heart. The support is minimal to start with.
How minimal are we talking about?
Like super minimal, you understand? For someone like me, even before I got to this stage, like talking about 2 years ago, about 3 years ago, I've always been a friend of the industry. Do you understand? Even before I got my face on TV, I knew almost everybody that shows on TV.
Wow, that means you've been around the scene.
Do you understand? So, to an extent, then I was like, yo, when I release one song like this, everybody go post get friends, so person, I don't want to mention him, so person are my friend, this one are my classmate, this one are my brother, this one. Man, release the song first now, and then you see that out of like 50 people that you know, just like 5 will post it for you. Do you understand? Do you know how depressing that can be? As in, like, sometimes it takes the grace of God, and then it takes full-time dedication for you to continue after facing something like that. Because, man, when you see something like that, sometimes you just be like, I'm not even singing again.
You're done.
Do you understand? To an extent, I don't blame these guys that say depression, blah, 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 because you don't even know what. See, sometimes it might not be about just the money, but it might be about this thing we are talking about now. You know, like, okay, I expect Mr. A to post my stuff. Fine, you shouldn't expect, because you are not entitled. That idea of entitlement is a very wrong notion, you understand? So basically, but as a normal guy, you just feel, okay, I'm my G. I don't even need to tell him. Then if I can't tell him, man, there was one time I released a song and then I was like, how many people will post it? They don't post this song. I'll go to their houses. I won't tell them post. I'll just, my G, I won't come to your house. I'll come now. After, you know me post now, no worry, I go post now tomorrow. After I reach their house. If I come out, then no one will answer me again. Do you understand? Well, basically, it's not just entertainment. That's how life is generally, you know. That's how life is generally.
And you didn't take it personal?
Man, if I took it personal, I won't be here right now. Because if I took it personal, I won't even continue music. I'll just stay back and let the old talent and the music I've recorded die. But man, sometimes, okay, for example, I released one song in January of last year, I was 2018, I was 2019. I don't even 19. And then, fine, I was expecting that, okay, plenty things go. So I was going to release the song, and then it was going to be, man, a lot of people would post it up, and then the song would blow up. And that's why I just discovered, say, this song, when I release it, plenty people no post now. But let me give you a bubble buster. Just one person posted it. That one person made everybody want this song.
You know what? I feel like you should mention this song first of all, and this person.
I will mention now, because right now, because that. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. See, everything I believe in this life, everything is spiritual and everything is interwoven.
So you have the premonition that everything we face physically is controlled by the spiritual.
For example, the fact that I'm here with you talking to you now is probably not because of this interview. It might be because I will have a deal with you next 5 years. That's how I think.
It is what it is, my G.
Do you understand? So basically, man, when that song dropped, big shout out to Zlatan. Zlatan posted the song. I didn't even, to start with safe, I didn't even release the song. I performed the song. I was supposed to release the song like 4 or 5 days after. Then I performed the song at his show. We had the Zanku to the World at Shrine, Fella Shrine. So I performed the song that day. That day when I performed the song, the guys that were on stage, the whole stage crew, now my guys who I knew before. But they bust my head because I was performing the song and then like 1 minute 20 seconds, the DJ wheeled the song and called the next artist. I was super embarrassed. Till date, I still have that video on my phone. I will never delete it.
That's like a memory for you.
Bro, when I got off stage, I was pissed, but I didn't do anything about it. I just told my manager, and I was like, oh, lock up. I didn't even tell Zlatan himself. And if I told Zlatan, he would have said, why did he? I just locked up, that one don't pass. I posted it that night, the video, do you understand? And then Zlatan just commented on it and said, yo, send this song to me, because I know it's not online yet. And I was like, wow, Zlatan said I should send this song. So I sent the song to him, and then he told me, when am I releasing the song? I said this in like 5 days. He said, bro, I'm sorry, for me, you're releasing this song today. And I was like, yo, I have a team that's supposed to do publicity. He said, bro, Well, I just follow it talk now. In the next 5 minutes, go my Instagram. You're gonna wait on the call. Yo, Zlatan was on Instagram live for like 30 minutes. Just the song was playing. Everybody just started asking for the song. I had to double up and like, alpha, people don't ask for this song. You could quickly release them so they could download them. Yo, that was like a big break. Do you understand? Because after that, plenty things started happening. Plenty things, as in.
Emergency, just them I go crazy.
Plenty things. And
I know a whole lot happened
for
you from the influence of an artist that already has like a fan base.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about up and coming artists that probably do not have this influence of a record label, or probably the record label they are in, there's no popular figure that already has like a major fan base.
Yeah.
What do you think is the major difference from an up and coming artist standing alone, probably with just a brand manager, do you understand, and an up and coming artist that is now enjoying the influence of, you know, a record label?
The answer is in the sentence you made, is in the question you asked, rather, influence. Basically, that's the difference, because if I stand here right now and then, okay, for example, everything I will say, I'll just be referring to myself. Let me just put it this way. Before now, I've been doing everything on my own, you know, myself and my team. We've been doing everything, pushing as hard as we could. Do you understand? Fast forward to now, what I'll do for like a month and get a particular result will just be done in 30 seconds with an Instagram post now. Not from me, but from the person who has the influence. Do you understand? So basically, it's not like when you're on your own or when you don't have a really big public figure that everybody knows. It's not like you are not doing the right thing. You are. It will just take more time than someone who has. You know, imagine, okay, Olamide signs an artist today. Everybody will know. Even on ourselves, will carry and say Olamide not sign an artist. You understand? Unlike one record label, we say they even if you get money past Olamide themselves, but they don't get that name, they don't get that influence. Do you understand what I mean? So basically, that's like the major thing, because even the labels that have artists, that have the money, that have everything to push, but don't have the influence, we still have to come to the guys that have the influence. They might be richer than them. Do you understand? Do you understand? A normal, regular guy who has a lot of funds, who wants to push his artist, might be richer than a guy who everybody already knows. Do you understand? But the fact is that influence, brother, you go see the chop and the go. Do you understand? So that's just the basic difference.
Major positive effect.
Do you understand? That's just the, as in, it's a basic difference. There's no long talk about it. That influence.
Thank you so much, Obez. And we hope to see more from Obez very soon, right?
Yeah, a lot of things coming through. I don't know. I've not decided yet. But I think probably soon, like very, very soon. I'm not giving you a date. Very soon, I should be dropping my. I'll not tell you. But a lot of songs coming through, a lot of videos coming through.
We expect like so much from you. Very soon. Soon enough.
Expect to, because if you don't expect, we're gonna shock you and I ain't go good. But expect.
Thank you so much. Big shout out to Zanko Records. Big shout out to everybody on the team. Thank you so much for Obez.
Thank you. Cheers.
All right, guys, just real talk.